As you might know, I like to do a lot of experiment in an agile way with my food and my behavior. And now during the past about 2 years, I kind of moved towards the direction of keto adaptation, being a hybrid, so be able to run on carbs as well as on fat. Today I did a self-experiment. I do intermediate fasting, so 16-8 or 18-6 or 1 meal a day. And today I'm in a hotel and I tried to do one thing. I wanted to just have breakfast and then not eat for about 30 hours. And so I had a very big breakfast. But I had bread rolls, I had even Nutella, honey and strawberry jam. So I really ate a lot. That must have been something like 4 croissants, the small ones, but I wouldn't mind it, even bigger ones, and maybe 4 bread rolls. So, and ham and cheese and fresh cheese and so on. And now what I immediately noticed when I came up to my room was that I was feeling tired. Like all my muscles kind of slowed down, which is something I never have when I do intermediate fasting and skipping breakfast. So that is a very bad thing with that. Now I have a lot of willpower and I want to train the willpower now to stay now without eating for 30 hours. Until lunch tomorrow at noon, or maybe at 2 o'clock, so to have the 30 hours. And just to see what my body does with that. So my conclusion is that if you eat lots of carbs, especially sugar, actually you will weaken everything. It slows down your energy, your mental energy, everything is kind of shrunk together in, I think I would say I'm now at the level of 50% or less of my capability. So if tomorrow, I will then start again with noon, with lunch. I will start again to eat mostly non-carbs, and then I'll see exactly how I feel. I also want to document how I feel over this period of 30 hours. And so my kind of conclusion is sugars and carbs actually make you a much less willing and energized being. And I don't know if that is the food industry that wants us to be like that. Maybe it's because we want to be like that. Very interesting is, so I would actually say if you succeed in not eating sugar and carbs, I think your potential will grow. So it's kind of, when you omit those things, you will grow into the more dominant person of your tribe. So maybe that is kind of one of these rules. If you do not give in to this to this, I want sugary stuff, I want sweet stuff. So if you delay this instant gratification, so you do a long delay of gratification, of pleasure, then you are actually very well positioned to rank higher in the hierarchy. And it doesn't have to be, obviously often it is then also in the hierarchy, the social hierarchy, but it is also in your intellectual and your ability intellectual hierarchy. So that means you can do things better, your craftsmanship is better, your thinking is better, you are more energized and so on. And for me it was an experiment, or is an experiment. And I really encourage everybody to do that as well. Just play a little bit with your body and see how it reacts and how you feel. That's fantastic. And so I hope I can kind of motivate somebody to actually just try it out. Maybe you find complete opposite result. Maybe you find that if you eat sugar and you eat a lot of carbs, then you feel fine. okay, then good, then that's the way for you. But what I can experience, what I have experienced, is that exactly the opposite. So you delay that gratification and you have a fantastic, powerful, energized body and mind. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.